The hurricane that came through in the early part of October, Milton, did some damage on the backside of the house, took several shingles off. Even if the insurance company says we can repair it here and there, I decided I was going to have the whole roof done because I didn't want to have to repair it and then a couple of years later have to replace the whole thing. And as I was out in my front yard picking up shingles, my neighbor across the street was also picking up shingles, and we started talking. And she said, oddly enough, she says, we are getting a new roof. We have been working on it for the last so many weeks, and I have vetted 8 companies, she said. I said, wow. And she said, and I came up with a company by the name of Covenant. By far, had the most pluses. And she said, they're going to be here tomorrow because they're going to deliver some papers to us I have to sign. So they showed up, and Steve, the salesman, she sent him across the street. He introduced himself, really nice guy. Got his ladder out, got on the roof, took several pictures, went back, sat down in his truck, and came up with the quote, the contract. Handed it to me, and we talked about it. He explained several things to me, and very thorough. So I realized I have a real good estimate of Covenant. My experience with Covenant Roofing was that they did an excellent job, far beyond my expectations. So I was very, very leery about roofing companies. This changed my whole mind. And the workers. I mean, I went out there and watched. These guys were relentless. I couldn't believe it. They worked and worked and worked. And one other thing I did like about Covenant, and a lot of people probably won't agree with me, every time you try to call a company, you always get the answering machine. Every time I called Covenant, they answered the phone with a real person. And I really like that. I would definitely recommend Covenant. In fact, I had several of my friends. Our next door neighbor, he's getting his roof done. Covenant's slogan is the difference is the promise. What they say they're going to do, they do. And by golly, they did.